How's it going, guys? Dr. Jonathan here. I'm the owner and chiropractor of Lifetime Wellness Center, and I just want to share with you the many different ways that we can actually get low back pain. Most commonly, I get people coming in my office saying, I have sciatica, and they're pointing to the side, they're pointing to the front. They're saying it's not shooting down the leg. Sciatica is very, very specific, and it's not the only way we get low back pain, and it's not even the main way. So, to explain sciatica, the sciatic nerve is the largest nerve in our body. It comes from our lower back, the bottom of our spine, and it goes down our leg and eventually branches off all the way into the feet and into the toes. But the sciatic nerve, before it becomes one nerve, actually comes from your last two lumbar nerve roots and your first three sacral ones. Okay, so 5 different nerve roots leave the spine and form this big, huge nerve called your sciatic nerve. So we can affect it at L4, L5, S1, 2, or 3 and still get sciatic pain. Now, even with the alignment of our spine and the tissue surrounding the nerve, they can be affected. So there's many different ways we can affect the sciatic nerve. But the most common source of low back pain is actually not the sciatic nerve. It's actually what we call your SI joint. That's your Sacroiliac Joint. All right, so this is what forms the back of your pelvis and joins the pelvis to the spine, your sacrum and your ilium, and that joint in between here can become very, very inflamed and cause a lot of pain. Every time we walk, these shift back and forth between the sacrum and the ilium. They're going in opposite directions all the time. When this gets fixated, when it stops moving properly, it gets inflamed and becomes very sore. If you've ever experienced back pain right in the lower on one side or the other or across the lower back, that's probably a sacroiliac pain. Okay? That joint needs to start moving properly and getting put in a better position. The other areas that we can experience pain are actually in our lumbar joints themselves. We have the back of the joints called our facet joints. This is a very common source of low back pain. When we have bad posture, or if we've been exercising a lot, doing a lot, or sitting a lot, these things become compressed and they get stuck. And they need to be opened up and have proper motion and proper alignment. A lot of times we blame things on disc pain, and you can see this little red thing would be like a disc bulge. Our discs sit in between our lumbar vertebrae. This can be a very big source of pain as well. This usually comes after improper posture and improper alignment over a period of time. Discs degenerate and they can bulge and they can irritate different nerves. The most common one would be your L5, your last lumbar vertebrae, the disc right underneath. Why? It takes the most of the weight bearing. So if you're sitting all day, this is where most of the pressure is going to be put on that disc, and it's going to cause you a lot of pain. And these discs can also cause pain going down the leg. That's why it is so important to get to the root cause of what is actually causing the pain. It's never as simple as just one thing, and one thing will always affect the other. If I have a disc issue, the rest of my lower back is going to try to compensate for that. So it's not just addressing one issue, it's addressing many, but to find out what is the root cause, remove it, eliminate it, and manage it so that we can address all the secondary causes as well. This is why we do a full examination, we do a postural analysis, we do bilateral weight scales, we take x-rays, and we do a full analysis to find out what is actually causing the problem and then trying to address it that way. So if you guys found this valuable, I would love for you guys to tag somebody, like it, share it. If you don't like the page already, like our Facebook page, because there's going to be a lot more videos coming and a lot of tips on how to alleviate back pain and to better help you. So thanks for watching, guys.